Hey, how's it going, guys? It's NB over here, bringing you yet another video. I just purchased the unit on the right. That is the Xperia Tablet S. The unit to the left is the older model, the Sony Tablet S. The one to the right is the successor, like I just said. Okay, so let's get right at it. Why did I put out these two units right next to each other? I want to show first the look, the aesthetics of the units, the two units. This is the first unit. I think it came out last year, I believe. Gorgeous tablet. I fell in love with it when I saw it. Not just because I'm a Sony nut, but I just like the aesthetics. I like how it looks. The design is beautiful. The layout, the buttons. It is plastic though. It was one of my gripes with it. I think if you touch it slightly, you hear like a little creak in it once in a while or something. But it is an amazing tablet, and I have no real gripes about it. The only thing, like everything, you always want it to be better, faster whenever they come out with something brand new, which is the case with this new unit. What I have to my left, what Sony put inside this unit was a dual core processor, but it was a 1.0 dual core processor. At the time, I think it was, when they were coming out with the 1.5s, but Sony stayed a step behind the game, and I think, I could be wrong on this, but just let me know if I am. But they put a 1.0 dual core processor in here. So even though it's a great machine, they did great things with it. It runs smooth. Yeah, there is some lag here and there. This is a 32 gigabyte model with a little, yeah, that opens up, and can't tell right there with the light, and the focus is not really focusing really fast on this camera. It's using my phone, but there is micro a micro USB and a SD slot for card readers. And what I loved about this unit was, more than anything, was the form of it. I love the idea that you could hold it, and it is amazing to hold one-handed. If you want something to read, if you want a book to read in a digital format, this is the tablet to have. Just one-handed, just ergonomically, it just felt great. You could do this. It's balanced, even though it's curved. The weight is mostly on one side and lighter on the other, so you could hold it one-handedly. It just felt great on either side. Landscape-wise, it felt great as well. They they put a lot of thought into it, but I think the fact that this is slightly an edge and this is also an edge, this is slightly raised. It's, you could tell that they mostly had this in mind, to hold it this way. Um, it seems like they actually changed that in the new unit, and it could just be that I just need to get used to the slimmer form factor. But if you could see, it's definitely thinner, which is great. Um, it's like this unit just went to the gym, and this is a leaner, meaner machine. Um, I don't know. I'm getting used to the fact that it's not. This doesn't go all the way to like the back, like that unit does. But still feels great in the hand. But I have to get used to this now because it's a lot thinner. You have to hold it like different. Like now, there's like a little gap that, as you can see, kind of. It's not. There's no curve there, as the other one. It's still curved, but it's not. It's not the same. It does feel great on the hand, though. I mean, still. I think out there for reading one-handed, this thing still rocks, man. I'm holding it right now, and I'm saying to myself, it still feels fine, but I can't, you know, it, let me see. No, see, if I hold it like this, like I used to hold it on the other one, it feels the same. but now has the little back part. This is plastic. It still has the grips. This is aluminum. This changed. This whole thing is aluminum. It feels great. It feels premium. The speaker grills, they changed them now on this unit. It used to be on the sides. Right here, a little small one here. Another one over here. On this one, they got the speaker grills on the bottom. Really long, really big, much more fuller sound. I could definitely tell that it's a much more fuller sound. They added this Sony logo on the left-hand corner. Um, yeah, I could go without it, but it doesn't really distract either. Definitely, the camera systems have been bumped up. Front-facing camera on this new unit is 1 megapixel or 1.2 or 1.3 megapixel. On the older model is a VGA camera. The back of the older model, it had a 5 megapixel camera. On this unit, it has a 8 megapixel camera. So camera systems have been bumped up. This thing now shoots full HD video as well. I think it shoots 1080p. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. This unit, I don't know if it shot video in HD. Maybe it did. Anyway, okay, the biggest comparisons between these two is not only is it the design feature of it, but it's the performance. This thing, though ran smooth, is nothing compared to this thing. This thing has a Tegra 3 processor. It is just smooth, silky smooth. Also, on this thing, they've added a whole layout on the a brand new layout. You get brand new wallpapers on this thing. Live wallpapers run silky smooth on this thing. Just turn this on again. It just runs silky smooth on this thing. They added new applications, new widgets on this machine. The screen, even though the screen resolution is exactly the same and the screen size is exactly the same as this unit, I'm telling you, maybe it's my eyes and I could be wrong, this thing just looks better on this unit than it did on this unit. I don't know if it's this glass, even though it's super sleek and it's just the glass on this thing just feels a little bit different. And it's just like the true black technology really pops out on this unit more so than on this unit. And I'm telling you, the images here look better than it did here. I could see why Sony said, okay, you know what? Let's not put the a new resolution or anything like that on this unit yet. I think they're gonna save that for the third unit, you know. But definitely on this unit, it just pops. Like the colors pop. The it just looks sharper. It looks like they added more pixels on this thing. I don't think that that's the case. I think it has the same pixel density as this unit, but there's no real point in me showing you the resolution from here to here. I mean, this is a beautiful screen. Don't get me wrong. It still has true black technology, but I'm just telling you. I mean, it just looks different. Maybe it's just me because I just wish because I just spent money on this thing that it does look better. But I'm telling you, there is something about this thing. It just looks a little bit better. I'm not saying that's like more, like incredibly more than this, but it just looks a little bit better. It has ice cream sandwich, which just updated. This came out with ice cream sandwich right out of the box. But aside from that, you get the besides the Tegra 3 processor, you get the little for the SD cards slot. This thing opens up as well. It has the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack here. Like I said, it's curved. This is curved, but this is like a fatter girl. This girl went to the gym and just looks sexier, in my opinion. But I still miss, you know, I miss feeling the love handles. I mean, this thing, like, I just like something to hold. You know what I mean? This thing was like really nice. But yeah, you can't compare. The screen looks gorgeous. It has a premium feel. Yeah, I mean, everything on this unit was you could tell that Sony really learned from this model and they you know, applied it to this one. That's a I want to say quick review. I'm sorry that, you know, my videos are so long. I wish it was a quick review. I wish I could say this was a very quick review, but you know, it's just an overview on the side-by-side comparison of these two units. Maybe I'll do another video. If you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to have a question if you want me to look up something and do a little comparison. I was gonna tell you like the differences between some, like the reader store on this thing. The pages turn differently. It used to turn side by side on this thing. Now it has the little, like the Google Play. It just like folds when you touch it. Little changes like that. The applications, the photo album has changed on this one. It's gorgeous on this unit that this unit did not have. But like I said, if you have any questions, just leave them. I'll show you a comparison if you want me to do that, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.